The DJI Neo finally arrived. First impressions? Is it what I thought it was? Is it all hype? Let's do this. So hello and welcome once again to the channel on this horrible day here in the UK. It just arrives and then we get downpours of rain. But I did manage to get out very briefly and test a couple of modes. And this video today is all about connecting the DJI Neo to your phone and also connecting it to your DJI RC2, or if you've got the RC2 controller connected to that as well. Obviously there is other connections like the goggles 3. I won't be doing that connection guide because, well, simply I don't fly FPV and I don't have the goggles, and at almost what, 600 quid for a set of goggles, it makes this little fella a very expensive drone. Unless you've got the Avata 2 and you've got the goggles, then you're good to go. And the motion controller 3 as well, you can fly with those. But like I say, I'm not at all an FPV flyer. I did once try FPV and I nearly fell over. So there we go, that's my experience in FPV. However, this little fella, well, what do I think to it so far? To be quite honest with you, I did think it was maybe a bit of a toy, but having a good look at it, it really is very well made. I don't know whether you can see this on the camera. Try and get it in view for you. I've got some B-roll to show you as well. But it's very well made, as DJI products are, as you quite know. So I did take it out and I did the palm mode, which I'll show you some footage very shortly, and also connecting to the mobile phone app as well, showing you a couple of things in there, because in palm mode it will just do its autonomous flights, but in the app version you can alter things around. You can set different parameters, which I'll show you a little later on in the video. And also you can use it as a cine drone just by using the DJI RC2. So I've had somebody reach out to me so far with a connection problem. They couldn't get it to connect to the DJI RC2. So I had a little look into that. We finally found out what the problem was. You need to make sure that you update the firmware on the Neo before you do anything else. It's an absolute must. You might have already updated on the Fly app and the update firmware for this guy, but if you don't update the firmware for the Neo when you first get it, it will not connect. So just a little pointer for you. I have heard as well that there's been some issues connecting with the mobile phone app, but I've had no problems whatsoever. So let's have a look at the quick test flight video I did, and we'll show you exactly how to connect it all up. So using it in palm mode, it's simple. All you need to do is select the certain mode that you want, the certain quick shot, by pressing that button on there. And then what that will do, that will set it. And then once you've got it set, you just press that button and hold it, and then it will take off.
Circle. Rocket. Spotlight. Direction track. Follow.
So this is follow mode, and as you can see, all it does, it basically follows you a bit like active track with the other drones. And I think this could be quite useful if you're cycling or something like that. It will just follow the direction of which you're traveling, usually from behind. Once you've finished, all you need to do is face the drone, put your hand out, and it will land on your palm. This next one is a droney, and it basically, it speaks for itself. Now what I have noticed is it will record on the way up, and then it will record on the way down, but it records in 2 separate files. So if you wanted to show the full droney, then what you'd have to do is stitch the 2 together. Simple really. It does its thing, and then once again you put your hand out and it will land in your palm of your hand. Same with the circle. You're all used to these quick shots with the mini drones and the others, but like I said before, you can alter the parameters. This is just standard straight out the Neo, and it just does a simple circle around you. I'll be showing you how to change the parameters shortly with the mobile phone app. And the spotlight feature, pretty much the same as it is on the mini drones. it will basically just keep orbiting around and following you. This could be useful for vlogging if you was walking on the spot and wanted to show different subjects behind you, that kind of thing. Pretty simple, and it does exactly what it's supposed to do. Same again, put your hand out and it will land. So on with the connecting to the mobile phone app, all you need to do is click Connection Guide. Once you've opened the app, click DJI Neo and connect via mobile device. That's the one you need. What it will do is search for the Neo and you just tap on it and it will say it's connecting. It will ask you then to join the Wi-Fi network and then it will connect to the app. So once you're connected, there you go, connected successfully. And then this is where you can alter some parameters. So I'm just going to go into Rocket and we're going to alter a couple of parameters just to show you what it can actually do. And then we'll show you what happens with the rocket. So what you can do is you can go in here, you can select the rocket, and then once you tap on it, you can then alter the max height. I'm going to put it to its 32 feet, and you can tell it to rotate off or on. I just left it off. And then once you click start, it will start its countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then it will back away from you, and then it will start the rocket. So once it's finished doing its rocket and recording, it will make its way back to you. As you can see on screen, it's still got me in the picture, and all you need to do is put your hand out and it will land.
Landing.
As you heard just there, and it lands straight into the palm of your hand. Really simple, basic, quick shots. Just show you another one, which is the direction track. Now you do need to watch the demo video for this to actually work because it's locked. But once you've watched that, then it opens it up, and all you can do then is alter again some parameters. And I think this will be quite useful as well. As you'll see, it's quite fierce when it's trying to track you because it's trying to keep you in the frame, as you'll see just here. Basically what it's going to do, it's going to keep a look of your direction, so as you walk sideways or in front of it, as you can see, it's quite fierce. It's trying to find out which direction you're traveling in. I think if you was on a bike or a one wheel or something like that and you was traveling in one direction, as you can see now, it's following me from behind. As soon as I change direction, it will then track you in that direction, like walking sideways just here. It's kind of spotlighting round. Quite a useful tool, I think this. Walk towards it, it will then obviously fly backwards, as it won't in follow mode. So quite a useful quick shot, this one. This is the direction track. I am actually trying to put it through its paces and just see if it can actually keep up with me changing directions, moving directions, and I think you'll agree it does a pretty good job. Follows you from behind, as you can see. As soon as you change the way, it kind of like knows what you're doing, and it's following me from behind again. So I think this can be quite useful actually. So that's direction track, another great feature. And once again, all you need to do once you stop is walk towards it and then click stop on the app, and then put your hand out,
landing,
and then it will land. So moving on to connecting to the RC2, pretty much the same as if you was going to switch between the Mini 4 or the Air 3 or on any of the other drones where you've got the RC controller, but this one particularly is the RC2. All you do is click Connection Guide. That will then bring up the menu to select which drone you want, and obviously we want the Neo. I know this is probably teaching you how to suck eggs. You do need to select that firmware just there, as you would when you're going to pair up a different drone with a different controller. But I just sort of run through it because, like I say, some of you have been having some problems. If it doesn't go straight into the camera screen like mine has done just here, then what you will need to do is pair the aircraft, which is just basically holding the power button for 4 seconds, and that will go into the pairing process. But as you can see, that's working absolutely fine. Apologies for the road noise, but I'm having to dodge the weather. As you would normally flying the Mini 4 Pro or any other drone with the RC. The gimbal control. I'm surprised actually how quiet it is for a little thing like that, but it's flying in normal mode. This is not very fast at all. Should hate to think what it's like in city mode. It's almost that's almost like in tripod mode. Quick fly in sports mode. Just remember, these things haven't got any obstacle avoidance on them, but this is just a very short test flight. And you can hand catch it as well. Bargain. Very short video today showing you how to connect these little things up. Like I say, you don't have to use the app. You can just use it in palm mode and let it do its autonomous flights. I can see this being quite useful for vlogging with the direction track and follow mode. And I will make several other videos that I've got in mind showing you how you can use the audio with these things as well, connecting the DJI mic up and reducing that propeller noise as well. That's another thing, because they are a little bit squeaky, squawky, if you want to call it that. You probably heard it in the video. But all in all, well, for the money, it's just, well, it's what it is. It does what it says on the tin. There is a couple of options. You can buy the combo pack. I think I've explained this in the last video. I bought the drone alone, which includes a 1 battery, but I've sent for 2 more batteries and the charger, because I've got several controllers that will control it as a cinematic drone. I didn't need to buy the controller as well, so it worked out about, I don't know, 40-50 quid cheaper to buy it that way around, buying the drone alone, a couple of batteries and the fast charger. So yeah, I mean, what more can I say? It looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to testing it out further and showing a few of these AI features. Like I say, the weather is against me today, but I did just manage to get out and prove that it does work and prove it does a fairly good job. If you got some use out of the video, as always, don't forget, give us the old thumbs up. And if you've had that connection problem, or you're having these app connection problems or problems connecting with the RC2, just remember to make sure all the firmwares are up to date. Let me know down in the comments if you're having any issues connecting your Neo to the controllers. Like I say, if you found it useful, as always, give us the old thumbs up. And if you're new around here and you want to see more content on the Neo, then why don't you consider subscribing, dinging the dong, and all the rest of it that goes with it. And you might like to watch those couple of videos I've chosen for you over there, and if you do, I shall see you over there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next DJI Neo video.